Hello everyone, I am Shivani and welcome to Civil Series Test Series 2nd with detailed explanation. So this video is about the detailed explanation of questions mentioned in the Test Series 2. Okay, if you haven't give or attempt the test series up till now, then the link of this test series is available in the description, comment section and in the community section. So let's start with the question. First question. The bearing of line AB is 150 degree 15 minutes and the angle ABC between line AB and BC is 110 degree to 30 minutes as shown in the given figure. What is the bearing of line BC? Okay, bearing of line BC. So formula to find out the back bearing is back bearing equal to 4 bearing plus minus 180 degree. There is one another formula which is for included angle. Included angle is equals to 4 bearing of next line minus back bearing of previous line. These are the two formulas used to find out the bearing of line BC. Okay, so first back bearing is, this is the 4 bearing for line AB. So 150 degree 15 minutes. Here we take plus because if 4 bearing is less than 180 degree, then take the sign as positive. If 4 bearing is more than 180 degree, then take minus sign. So here plus 180 degree. So answer is 330 degree 15 minutes. Okay. So for included angle, the formula is 4 bearing of BC because 4 bearing of next line is here. So 4 bearing of BC minus back bearing of AB because back bearing of previous line. So 4 bearing of BC is, here included angle is 110 degree to 30 minutes equals to 4 bearing of BC minus back bearing is 330 degree 15 minutes. So 4 bearing of BC is equals to 440 degree to 45 minutes. Then back bearing of, then 4 bearing of this BC is more than 360 degree. So that's why minus 360 degree from this value. So here we get 80 degree 45 minutes as a 4 bearing of BC. So option number second is correct here. The next question. Question number 2. The magnetic bearing of Sun at noon is 178 degree. The magnetic declination at the place is. The magnetic declination at the place is. Formula is true bearing is equals to magnetic bearing plus minus magnetic declination. Okay. So here magnetic declination in case of whole circle bearing. Magnetic declination is for west take negative, for east take positive. Here they mentioned sun at noon means west. Okay, so answer is positive, means answer is in east. Okay, option number second, this is your answer. But okay, this is by trick, but by solving you get true bearing at noon is 180 degree, magnetic bearing is 178 degree. So here plus minus MD, 180 degree minus 178 degree equals to magnetic declination, and this is 2 degree and positive value. So here east is 2 degree east is the correct answer. So here option number second is correct. The next question. Third question. Which of the following statements is are incorrect about the prismatic compass? So first statement is the needle is broad but it does not act as an index. So first statement is correct. Second, the graduated ring is attached with the needle and this does not rotate along with the line of sight. This is also correct. Then third one is the reading are taken directly seeing through the top of the glass. Okay, so this is not correct. Reading is not directly taken through the top of the glass. So here option number 3 is correct, only C. The next question is question number 4. The process of adding water to lime to convert it into hydrated lime. This process is nothing but a slaking. So here option number 4 is correct. The slaking is process of adding water to lime to convert it into a hydrated lime. The next question is then fifth question. As per IS 456-2000, what is the maximum free water to cement ratio of an M20 grade of reinforced concrete under mild exposure condition? So for this, the IS 456 give a one table, and that table is this. In this table, minimum cement content, then minimum cement content, maximum free water cement ratio, and minimum grade of concrete is mentioned. So here the grade of concrete is M20. So for M20, the maximum free water cement ratio is 0.55. So here the option first is correct, which is 0.55. The next question. Sixth question. What is the permissible limit of organic matter present in water for mixing concrete as per IS 456-2000? So for permissible limits, there is one chart by IS 456-2000, and this is the chart. In this chart, the type of solids and the maximum permissible limits are given. So here they ask about the organic matter. So for organic matter, the maximum permissible limit is 200 mg per liter. Okay, so for inorganic 3000 mg per liter, for sulfate 400 mg per liter, for chlorides 2000 mg per liter. For second, for chlorides in RCC, here this is in concrete, this is in RCC, which is 500 mg per liter. Then for suspended matter 2000 mg per liter. So here option number last, fourth option is correct. 200 mg per liter is a maximum permissible limit of organic matter. The next question. Then seventh question. Maximum energy that a given component can absorb without undergoing any permanent deformation up to elastic limit is known as without any permanent deformation. So here this is known as a proof resilience. Proof resilience is the maximum energy that a given component can absorb without undergoing any permanent deformation up to its elastic limit. Okay, so next term is modulus of resilience. Modulus of resilience, which is depend upon this proof resilience. Okay, so proof resilience per unit volume is nothing but a modulus of resilience. Okay, then second question. Question number 8. A cantilever beam of T cross section carries uniformly distributed load. Where does the maximum magnitude of bending stress occurs? Okay, so for bending stress, there is one formula, and that formula is M by I is equals to sigma by Y equals to E by R. Okay, so here the sigma is a bending stress and Y is the centroidal axis distance from the edge. Okay, from the last or extreme fibers, and here this sigma 1 or this sigma is directly proportional to this Y. So in case of T section, the centroidal axis is near to the flange section. So here this Y1 is smaller than this Y2. Y1 is smaller than Y2, means Y2 is greater than Y1. Okay, so here if Y1 is less than Y2, then sigma 1 is also less than sigma 2. Means here they ask that maximum magnitude of bending stress occurs at. So maximum bending stress occurs at bottom, means at the sigma 2 distance, this distance from the central axis to the bottom edge. So here at the bottom of the section, the maximum magnitude of bending stress occurs. So here last option is correct. Then next is ninth question. A beam has a triangular cross section having base V, altitude h. If the section of the beam is subjected to a shear force F, the shear stress at the level of neutral axis in the cross section is given by. Okay, so here the shear stress at the level of neutral axis is. So in case of triangular section, this is a triangular section, and in the triangular section, this height is h. Okay, about the neutral axis, this is the line about the neutral axis, and this line is h by 3. They ask about the neutral axis, and here for the neutral axis, the tau max means the shear stress is equals to 4 by 3 times of tau average. And if they ask about the half axis or at the center, so this is h by 2 distance, and for h by 2 the value of tau, this value is maximum, and here this value is at the neutral axis. So here tau maximum is 3 by 2 tau average, 3 by 2 tau average. But here they ask about the neutral axis, so here we take the shear stress value tau at neutral axis is equals to 4 by 3 tau average. Here 4 by 3 divide into F by A. Here 4 by 3 into F divided by A. Area value is half base into height. Okay, so this is the base for the triangle B. And after calculation we get 8F divided by 3BH. So this is the shear stress about the neutral axis. So here option third is correct, which is 8F divided by 3BH. The next question. Question number 10. Maximum slenderness ratio for tension members shall not exceed. So this is the table for the slenderness ratio by IS 800 2007. So here in the first, the type of member is given. So here compressive load resulting from the dead load and imposed load, for that slenderness ratio is 180. Then second, a tension member in which the reversal of direct stresses occurs due to the loads other than wind and seismic load, 180 is a slenderness ratio. Then in the third, wind or earthquake action, combination of wind and earthquake action, then slenderness ratio is 250. In compression flange of a beam against lateral torsional buckling, for compressional flange, remember 300 as a slenderness ratio. The next, a member normally acting as a tie in a roof truss or bracing system not considered effective when subjected to a possible reversing stress into the compression resulting from the action of wind and earthquake. In case of compression, then remember 350 as a slenderness ratio. Then last one is members always under tension other than pre-tension member is 400. So here the slenderness ratio for the tension condition is 400. So your option, here the last option, option number 4 is correct, which is 400. The next question. Then question number 11. What is the effective length of the column when effectively restrained against the translation at both ends? And second is restrained against rotation at only one end. Okay, this is the chart for the effective length. These are the boundary conditions and these are the effective lengths. So here the first condition is restrained against translation at both end. So here in this condition, in sixth and in seventh condition, the translation is restrained here, but second condition is restrained against rotation at only one end. Okay, so here free and free both rotations are free. Here both rotations are restrained, but here one rotation is restrained, another one is free. So this condition is applicable here. So the value for the given condition is 0.8 L. So your option number first is correct. This is printing mistake. So 0.8 L is the correct option. Then next question. Question number 12. The design of bolt connection is generally done according to which of the following codes? So here design of connection is related to the design of bolt connection is related to the design of steel structures. So for steel structure we use IS 800 2007, and this is the IS code for the design of bolt connection. Then next question. Question number 13. Consider the following statement in respect of PERT and CPM. So consider these statement, and next is which of the following given above are correct statements. So here first statement is the PERT is event oriented while CPM is activity oriented. There is a one trick I mentioned in the previous video, that CAD, and second is PEP. So here CAD is C for CPM, A for activity, and D for deterministic. Okay, in case of PEP, first P is PERT, second E is event, third is probabilistic approach. Okay, so first PERT is event oriented, this is correct. Second CPM is activity oriented, this is also correct. PERT is probabilistic. Second CPM is deterministic, this is also correct. So first and second are correct. Then leveling and smoothing are the techniques related to resource scheduling in CPM, this is also correct. So here the option number first is correct, which is first, second and third, all the three statements are correct. Then next question. This is the chart for the PERT and CPM, differentiation between PERT and CPM. Okay, the next question is question number 14. The arrangement made to support an unsafe structure temporarily is known as support an unsafe structure temporarily is known as shoring. So first option is correct. Then next question. Question number 15. The excess of minimum available time over activity duration is called as excess of minimum time over activity duration is independent float. Okay, so this is the information related to total float, free float, independent float and interfering float. So the excess of minimum available time is considered as independent float. The next question. Question number 16. The carpet area of residential building is generally of its plinth area. First, carpet area is related to residential, and second one is for the industrial. For residential, this is 50 to 65% of carpet area, and second for industrial 60 to 75% of carpet area. So here the option second is correct, which is 50 to 65%. The next question. Question number 17. Using plinth area method, estimate the construction cost of building having plinth area 15 meters square if plinth area rate is 2000 per meter. To find out the estimate or to find out the construction of cost, the formula is construction cost is equals to plinth area multiplied by plinth area rate. Plinth area rate. So here 15 meters square is a plinth area and 2000 is the plinth area rate. So the cost is 30,000. So here the option number C is correct, 30,000. Then next question. Question number 18. Calculate the year purchase for a property of useful life of 30 years and the rate of interest is 5%. Useful life is 30 years, means n is equals to 30 years. Then rate of interest is 5%. I is equals to 5%, which is equals to 0.05. Then the rate of interest for sinking fund is 3%. So IS is 3%, which is equals to 0.03. So first, to find out the year purchase, first we find out the value of S, which is sinking fund. Sinking fund is equals to IS divided by 1 plus IS raised to n minus 1. So here IS is 0.03 divided by 1 plus 0.03 raised to 30 minus 1. So this S value is equals to, this sinking fund is equals to 0.021. Then year purchase 1 divided by I plus S. So here I is rate of interest and S is the sinking fund. Rate of interest is 0.05 and S value is 0.021. So here this year purchase is nearly equal to 14. So in the option, 14 is in the second option. So option number 2 is correct. The next question, question number 19. Pneumatic tired rollers are suitable for compacting. These pneumatic tired rollers are suitable for compacting this non-plastic silt and fine sand. So here option number 4 is correct, which is non-plastic silt and fine sand. And this is the table for different type of equipments and suitable for different types of soil with different nature of project. Then next is question number 20. The unit weight and viscosity of percolating fluid is reduced to 80% and 60% respectively due to rise in temperature, other things being constant, and the change in the coefficient of permeability will be. Okay, so here is one formula for coefficient of permeability. Coefficient of permeability. So the formula is K equals to C into gamma mu into E cube divided by 1 plus E into D square. So here E is void ratio, then D is the effective size of soil particles, gamma is the unit density of fluid, mu is the viscosity, and C is the constant. Okay, all the other parameters are constant, only this unit weight and viscosity changes. So here we take this K is directly proportional to gamma by mu. So K2 divided by K1 is equals to mu2 gamma 2 into mu1 divided by gamma 1 into mu2. So by putting the given values into this equation, so K2 by K1 is equals to 0.8 gamma 1 into mu1 divided by gamma 1 into 0.6 mu1, because here in case of first unit weight and viscosity, these values are reduced to 80% and 60% respectively. So here I take gamma 1 and gamma 2 as 0.8 of gamma 1 and for mu1 0.6 of mu1. After calculation we get K2 by K1 is equals to 1.33, and if we calculate this value in a percentage, then K2 is increased by 33.33% than the K1 value. Okay, so here the 33.3 is available in the option number C, option third is correct for question number 20. The next question number 21. The coefficient of volume change mv, so here mv is there, is also known as, so coefficient of volume change mv is also known as coefficient of volume compressibility. So second option is correct. The next question. Then question number 22. Calculate the lag distance for design speed 47 km per hour for two-way traffic on a single road. Assume coefficient of friction is 0.38 and reaction time of driver is 2.5 seconds. So to find out the lag distance is equals to 0.278 into V into T. So the given value is 47 for the speed and 2.5 for the time. So lag distance is equals to 32.665. Then in the question they mentioned two-way traffic on a single lane road. So for two-way traffic on single lane road, this lag distance is doubles. So twice of this lag distance, 2 into 32.665, which is equals to 65.33. So this is the answer of lag distance, and the answer is in the option number D, which is 65.28. The next question is question number 23. Extra widening of pavement provided because of off tracking is known as, so this extra widening is known as mechanical widening. So first option is correct here. Question number 24. Which of the following is not a primary air pollutant? Okay, so there are different air pollutant, primary and secondary air pollutant. Primary air pollutants are oxides of sulfur, then oxides of nitrogen, oxides of carbon, fourth is hydrocarbon, fifth one are suspended particulate matter, and last one is lead. Then secondary air pollutants are ozone, then pan is peroxyacetyl nitrate, third is formaldehyde, fourth is sulfuric acid. So these are the secondary air pollutant, and here in the question they ask which of the following is not air pollutant. So here ozone is not the air pollutant, which is not a primary air pollutant. Ozone is a secondary air pollutant. So option number third is correct here. The next question. Then last question number 25. Eutrophication of water bodies is caused by, so this eutrophication is caused due to excessive discharge of nutrients. So here option number second is correct. So these are the 25 questions from test series 2, and thank you for watching.